A very good morning and a warm welcome to the 77th National Football Championships for Santosh Trophy. Here we are bringing live action to you from Kokrajhar, Assam. We have an interesting encounter on the cards today. In the Group D and the match 4, Chandigarh take on Himachal Pradesh. The tournament has just begun. It is a long road, but these sides are coming out to play football and give a great account of themselves. Both the sets of players making their way onto the pitch and getting to know each other before the game kicks off. We are live from Sai STC in Assam. Chandigarh, clad in all blue, taking on the men from the mountains in red, white, and red. Himachal Pradesh. Joy Singh Monsang Tumli is the match referee. He'll be assisted by Sanjeev Dey and Ashraful Alam. Deepak Singha will be the fourth official. Both the captains gathering around with the referees Manveer Singh and Nikhil Kumar. Rentley Malsawa will oversee the game as the match commissioner. And myself, Pranav Venkatesh, bringing the live action to you with great pleasure. Just the niceties are done, the formalities are done. Both sets of captains have determined what they want to do before the game kicks off and have joined the team huddle. Just moments away from kickoff now. It is an interesting setup, you have to say, from both the sides. Chandigarh has got a slightly conventional 4-4-2 formation with their captain and goalkeeper Manveer Singh, the number one. The brunt of the goal scoring will fall on the number 20, Arunava Kumar Singh. He will be assisted by able heads in midfield like Aditya Kumar and Gaurav Negi. Well, all the interesting selections coming from Himachal Pradesh's side, with Nikhil Kumar in goal, the captain Hemant Thakur on the right wing, and they have named a back three centre backs. Not very common sight at this level of football, you have to say, but the coach has opted with Deepak, Vishal, and Sahil acting as the centre backs, with Abhishek and Rupesh providing the width as full backs. As flying wing backs, you have to say, Dheeraj Mohit and the captain Hemant himself forming the feared front three. Tushar Sudan definitely has worked on it in the close season and they're ready to test out their new tactics. If it does work out, it will be a revelation in Indian football using a back three at the Santosh Trophy level. Now in the Group B, the usual suspects are always there: Railways and Bihar, Chandigarh, Rajasthan, Assam, and Himachal Pradesh making up the group as well. It is an open group. Definitely, there are spots up for grabs. All the other sides will fancy their chances except the strong group contenders Railways. And off we go at the Sai STC in Assam for the Santosh Trophy clash between Chandigarh and Himachal Pradesh. Attacking from left to right of your screen in all blue are Chandigarh, and defending from right to left of your screen in red and white are their mountain neighbors, Himachal Pradesh. Chandigarh now with a opposition half entry early on, a chance to deliver the cross in the first minute. The number 2 goes for it. The ball drifting out of play before coming in. It's eventually headed back in. It just wouldn't matter, would it? The winger Raman with a delicious delivery, but the ball just swirling out of play. Cheap giveaway from Himachal. Under no pressure, Chandigarh have a chance to attack again. It is that man Raman going to the byline. Pulling it back for the fullback, whose delivery is met out by the centre backs. Chandigarh now have a chance to clear their half. Smart touch there, under pressure, shielding the ball. Good close control displayed by the player. And now they can foray into the position half for the first time. Lovely give and go between the number 11 and 10, Mohit. Intercepted in the middle. Chandigarh emerging, trying to pierce the gap with that through ball. Almost worked out for him. Very smart pass there, you have to say. And Nikhil Kumar made sure that he got there first ahead of the striker. Crunching tackle, winning the possession back for Chandigarh. And here come the boys in blue. Another cross delivered deep towards the far post. But it is well defended but not well cleared. There goes the shot. First attempt on target. Chandigarh with the first attempt of the game. And that pretty much ended up in the back of the net, didn't it? Himachal Pradesh knocking the ball about in the half. Well, when it comes to the history of these sides in the tournament, neither side has won the tournament. But hey, there's a first time for everything, isn't it? Can they step up this time? Can they punch well above their weights? Yes, there are heavyweights and juggernauts much powerful than them. But the game is all about the upsets. Can these Davids slay the Goliath? Raise their level up? The level of football has been pretty exciting, you have to say, in the opening few minutes. With Chandigarh bossing the possession. Another attack looked promising down the left wing, but the fullbacks combining well to win the possession. A dogged tussle out there. Great pace from the winger, but he just couldn't control it, could he? It will be slightly interesting to take a look at the shape in which Himachal are lining up. It is a 3-4-3 on the paper, and we can definitely see the centre backs being three easy numbers. Did the ball go out of play? It did not, says the referee. It is going to be a first corner of the game for Chandigarh. Made a strong and attacking start. A chance to put some end product on the end of it. An out swinging corner. The number 4, Jatin, will fancy his chances. Puts the whip on it. Deep towards the far post. Headed clear. Chandigarh trying to keep it alive. But this will be an easy claim for Nikhil Kumar. That's a great touch, you have to say. Chested it down for his teammate. They're still going. The number 11 shot. Just wide of the near post. Look at the physicality on display from the number 20 Arunava. Striker dropping in ahead of his defender. Just winning the ball and turning to his midfielder. The ball is moved forward quickly, but the shot from a tight angle was not troubling the goalkeeper. Chandigarh are scrambling already. So many attempts on goal. Shooting from everywhere as if it was the last minute. Trying another give and go. There is a foul on the winger there. Clutching down in pain on the touchline near the technical area. Just a normal coming together, you have to say. He tried to pass the ball and run, but ran into the defender, winning a free kick for his side. Jatin is on it again. No surprises, says the number 4. Will want to do better than the previous delivery from the corner. Assessing his options. Shipping it into the box. The goalkeeper coming out. He gets something on it. Number 8 trying to keep the attack alive. From close quarters, did it take a block? Yes, it does, says the referee. Relentless pressure from Chandigarh. Set piece followed by a set piece. Himachal Pradesh have got to clear their lines. They're getting pinned back in their own half early on in the game. Second corner already. Sunny within swinger this time. Played into the middle. Not able to beat the first man. That's a poor delivery, but he will get another pop. And this time it is Arunava making the run to the corner flag. Quite a few number of set pieces you have to say. Number 20's cross into the middle. It is an easy header. How is it not on target? Well, the defenders took a nap momentarily. Best chance of the game, you have to say. Number 15, unmarked. Ashray couldn't believe that he couldn't even hit the target. Yes, the goalkeeper was nearby. He could have made a save, but you never know. The least he should do in that situation is put it on target. The Himachal Pradesh defenders are clueless, looking at each other as to how he was left unmarked. Huge let away for the men from the Himalayas. Golden opportunity for Chandigarh to take the lead. Will they be punished for Himachal Pradesh? The player pulled down, a poor touch, but the number 2 was way too eager to get the ball back. Hugging the shirt there. Coming into the tournament, Himachal Pradesh are on 3 goals already. But in the opening 10 minutes, you have to say they haven't even entered the opposition box properly. They were allowed to do so. This free kick from the deep will be a start. Chandigarh yet to score the first goal. Boy, how big of an opportunity was that? The number 15, Ashray. Cleared by the centre backs. Himachal stay on the ball yet. Driving through 2 players. But the referee not buying it. You'd expect it. You'd expect them to take it slow. After such a fast start to the game. Look at the distance he has gone inside the athletic track. It's going to be a humongous throw in from the number 15. Can he find some heads in red? Lofted in. Goalkeeper is interested. He will make the claim. Manveer Singh, the Chandigarh captain. And now this might turn out to be assist, but the goalkeeper is alert. From one goalie to the another. Now this gives you a better idea of the shape they're having. 3 centre backs with 1 deep on the left, 1 on the right and 1 firmly in the center. There is an opportunity on the flank, but the number 8 doesn't utilize it. Will just pass it sideways to the full back. Now eventually the ball ends up on the left wing. There goes the cross into the middle, easily cleared out. But Himachal defense. Raman laying it off to the fullback. Will get it returned on the edge of the box. Facing couple of fullbacks. He does pretty well to get into the touch line. But the cross was meat and drink for the goalkeeper. Looked like he spilled it initially, but it was so close to his body that he picked it up. What a great find that is. Left-footed diagonal. Needed better control there from the right winger. The technicality, the ability to hit the long diagonal switches always is a dangerous weapon. And Himachal possess it right now. They should be looking to use it more often. Another poor first touch. The number 20 winning the ball but couldn't find his teammate. The importance of first touch cannot be overstated. While receiving the ball, the players must always be comfortable. No matter the angle, no matter the feet. Or else it's just going to stick away from them. leading to a duel every time there is a pass. Himachal Pradesh get a lucky get out of the jail card early on in the game when a free header was swung wide. They will be looking to play better. Now again, another overhead pass, just looking to pass it to his feet, but passes into the gap rather. Lofted over the top. The defender does make a meal of it momentarily. The winger was very much interested. Himachal cannot keep the possession at this moment. They're just clearing the questions asked by the Chandigarh attack. Again, it's Raman with the fullback showing him who's the boss. Puts in a great challenge, but is unable to snatch the ball off in. Raman delivers a good delivery into the box, causing mayhem. He's just running rings around the fullback. The number two with a superb start of the game. He's just one good ball away from putting it on a plate and creating a tap-in opportunity for his side. Himachal are unable to contain that right-hand side of Chandigarh's attack. Again, this is just patient and slow build-up from Chandigarh. They're utilizing the passing options every time they're having a free man to receive that pass, that layoff, and rebuild the attack from the scratch. Here is again Raman. Look at the guy, look at the agility. He's just too smooth on the ball. The cross in again. Creating chances at will. The number 11 cautioned by the referee for his aggressive dueling. Well, what do we have here now? Chandigarh have a man down. Is it the danger man, Raman? He has had a superb start to the game, twisting and turning, bending the full backside as well, but it looks like he has some discomfort in the knee region. Did the quick turns here and there and the changes of direction take a toll on him? The referee asking the player to leave the field so that the play can resume. Can he get onto his foot? It looks like the pain was there from the impact rather than from internal. Nikhil Kumar organizing his team shape. There was a pretty powerful kick from the back. But again, Himachal are unable to exert dominance in that mid-third and win the possession back. Look at the block there. They're going to block the spaces. Himachal have opted to block the spaces rather than mark the men. It means they're always defending the zones, and Chandigarh can have as many free man as they want before the block. An overload on one side of the pitch. It will eventually play into Chandigarh's favor as they always have that free man and shift the attack from end to end. Himachal are getting boxed into a corner. They need to think something to change the outcome of this game. Another corner meanwhile. Couple of rugged headers. But Chandigarh on the end of it all. The number 8 going for goal. Skimming across the surface. An easy save for the goalkeeper. It is a decent kick, you have to say, but the number 15 puts in a stud, gets everything of the ball and none of the man. Great tackle. Good news if you are a Chandigarh fan and a football fan as well, because the Raman, who has been the early danger man, is back on the field again. And he's looking himself. He's comfortable while sprinting, isn't he? With the back to goal, received it in a dangerous situation. First touch coming in Himachal's favour, but they cannot keep the ball. The midfield of Gaurav and Rahul is sweeping everything up for Chandigarh. A dominant display, you have to say. Two midfielders working on tandem near the halfway line, keeping the ball away from Himachal players, making them chase shadows. They're playing very high up the pitch. The centre backs are well into the opposition area. There goes the long ball beyond the lines. The player does make a run as fraction earlier, says the assistant referee as he raises his offside flag. Look at the space Himachal are affording to the centre backs of Chandigarh. They're coming a good 5 to 10 yards into the opposition half and are having the time to pick their passes. On the turn, received it well, and now Himachal have something to attack with a good and aggressive run down the right flank. Gets the ball in as well. The centre back had it covered very well. A combination of link up play down that right flank and a powerful run from the winger. Very nearly creating a chance for Himachal to make use of. They must take heart from it, build it up again. This time down the left flank with the number 11. The wing backs. That is a centre back, because they are deploying a back three. Left, central, and right. They have got three centre backs right now. And the central centre back with a superb diagonal switch. It almost came off, didn't it? Found the right winger. The loose pass was intercepted, but Chandigarh do win it back. The number 15, Ashray's delivery is cut out in the middle. But luckily, the pace on it meant that it rebounded off the Himachal player's foot. Here is that man again, Gaurav, dictating play from the middle. Another ball slipped in behind the defense. The fullback doing really well. It looked like he was on the wrong side of the man, but intelligent movement, waited for his movement there and pounced to clear the situation without minimal danger. We haven't seen an aggressive press coming from Himachal. They're happy to let their opponents have all of the ball. And now a good interception, followed by another superb delivery on the right flank. Here is a great chance now, having two men in the middle. Will go for goal alone. Rather selfish, you have to say. That angle was against him. Offside, says the referee. The striker coming back from an illegal position to contest that duel. Well, Himachal are belatedly finding the joy down that right hand side. The captain Hemant Thakur running into good angles and alleys. The goalkeeper chipping it towards the edge of the box. Chandigarh can clear it easily. And the goalkeeper has to come out again, sweeping up. Another long searching ball. Will it find the winger? It does. Trying to get the cross in. But again, intelligent defending. Just shielding the ball, making sure that it goes out of play. Well, the confidence in their defenders is making Himachal maintain such a deep block because they have dealt with wingers well. Raman was causing all sorts of troubles down the right wing. That's a good dash from the player, but looks like he fouled his opponent. Well, Raman had seen a lot of ball and caused so many problems down the right, but Chandigarh all of a sudden are reluctant to use him. And now, speak of the devil, here he is. Raman on the ball again. Look at that footwork. It's just incredible at this point. Skipping past 1-2 challenges, but the third one was too heavy for him. The number 4's delivery. A free header again. Sandeep, the target man, couldn't connect it more sweetly. The technique was wrong. He tried to glide it, but he should have tried to head it down. Another opportunity goes begging for Chandigarh. Himachal on the break. Spreading it to the left flank. The number 11 with a good run in field. Centre back with some no-nonsense defending, pinching the ball away from him. Again, another hopeful ball. The defender is the favourite and will remain the favourite as he wins the foot race, courtesy of a great starting position. Himachal finally rebuilding attacks at a rapid pace. Another great pass to the left. The number 11 sliding it into the middle. The striker couldn't control it first time. Should have gone for shot, maybe. There is the pivot that has controlled the game so well for Chandigarh. And here is Raman knocking past the fullback. Gets pulled back. Will this be the first booking of the game? The referee wanting to speak with the player, and he does show the card. Well, Sahil could not get away with it. Such is the guile of that winger. So silky, so smooth. Got to the ball, bursted past the fullback, and he had the pace to win that race and go scorching deep into the opposition half. He was pulled back, and we have the first booking of the game midway through the half. What a start he has had to the game. He would be vying to make an impact, but here is the number 4. Couldn't be controlled well first time, but the shot of the rebound coming in, did it take a block? Again, the replay of the chance for Sandeep. Just tried to direct it towards the goal. Got more power on it. Arunawa with the in-swinger. Packing the box with players. Very crowded in the middle with tussles going on. But the goalkeeper is the favourite. A good punch out. Got the distance on it as well. Loose ball. Himachal do clinch it. Can they come away? It's a loose touch as well. And now here is the number 10. Against 2 defenders. Having support to his left. Offloads it to the number 11. What a tackle that is. Crucial intervention. Much needed from the Chandigarh centre back. While Mohit was running so well at the centre backs, direct in his approach, but the layoff just let him down. He just played it too square for Dheeraj. Should have played it into the space and released him. But Chandigarh deal with it so well. A crunching last man tackle. Well, a confirmation of the first booking of the game. We just saw a couple of minutes earlier. It was Sahil. The centre back has to walk a tight line, especially when facing a tricky winger like Raman, who will beat you, but you have to keep your cool and not touch him. It's been a very good performance from Chandigarh and Himachal as well. They've grown into the game. They're defending. They're repelling the Chandigarh attacks efficiently. And on the counter, posing their own threat. A good watch for the neutral in the opening half an hour, you have to say. Another chip into the middle. Pass back. Didn't get the power on the clearance. Chandigarh. Well, they're trying to cross from everywhere. The number 4, Jatin. Has Raman making that run into the middle. Jatin cuts it back first time. Blocked by the fullback. Himachal can emerge out now. No problems, says Sanveer. He will restart the attack. Look at that now. It is just sheer dominance. They have only 2 centre backs in their own half. The full backs have pushed so high. They've joined the attack. They have 8 players in the opposition half. But still unable to find that one small gap in that well-organized Himachal deep block. Rahul spraying it out to the left flank. There is some great discipline. They're not getting pulled out of positions that easily. Himachal know their assignment. They don't want to concede free chances. Despite the time on the ball, the player is thinking twice if he could cross that, because Himachal centre backs are there to repel it. They need something special now. Will this delivery be it? The header again was drifting away towards the edge of the box. Headed it into the ground, never troubling the keeper. This is a joy to watch. A team so well organized in putting a deep block, and another team hell-bent on breaking it down. Well, it does come for the number 11. Sandeep there, getting a lucky chance. The ball catching everyone in the Himachal defense by surprise, but he couldn't pull the trigger efficiently. Confident display on the ball there from the centre back, but his pass is cut out. Chandigarh retain the possession through a throw-in. And now again putting 10 bodies all in the opposition half. The number 5 fizzing one from 50 yards, trying to find a gap, find a head. Just unable. Now is the chance for Aditya to deliver. Seeking Jatin. He'll pull it back to the center. Just looking for options once more. Arunava dropping deep. The striker has had enough of not seeing much of the ball in the final third. Is coming way too deep to win the ball and do something on his own. But from a Himachal point of view, can you sustain this Deep block for 90 minutes. Is the coach certain that this is the approach? Because they have scored 3 goals in the tournament already. Would it be better if they went out and attacked a little bit more? Look at that. 6 bodies in the box. Break it if you can, says the Himachal players. Now Raman again. Breezing past fullbacks. Seeking the number 4. Gets the cross in. The goalkeeper messes it all together. There is a chance now. Pulled back. The ball is in the back of the net, but the referee says offside. Another lucky escape for Himachal. Well, they're getting those little decisions in their favor. The number 4's delivery. The goalkeeper missed it completely, but the player at the far post was offside before he pulled it back for the number 8 Gaurav to finish it. Well, they're thanking their stars, aren't they? Couple of lucky escapes. And now that is a great run. Here is the captain, the goalkeeper coming out, and what a sucker punch this is. Where did that come from? Out of nothing. The captain Hemant Thakur fires his side in front. Chandigarh could not believe what has just happened. Himachal Pradesh with the lead. A superb dashing run. The fullbacks were dragged out of their position. The captain took a lovely first touch. The goalkeeping is suspect, you have to say. He tried to narrow the angle. That was a bad decision from the Chandigarh captain Manveer Singh. From one captain to another, Hemant Thakur striking with aplomb through the legs of the goalkeeper, and Himachal now have a lead completely against the run of play in the 33rd minute. But what a finish that is from the captain. On his right foot, took a strong touch to get him away from the defenders. They weren't catching him, and he just fires it through the legs of Manveer Singh. Hemant Thakur, the captain, leading by example. Well, imagine the grit and determination with which they have put a block at 0-0. But now they have a goal to protect. And are out on the counter again. Packing with runners. Can he send across first time in? Himachal, they're almost 2 up. What a golden opportunity that was. Superb cross. Swung into the middle. The captain was almost catching it sweetly with his head. Well, how has the game turned? Great run there. Look at the awareness, making the run into the middle as soon as the fullback was rushing. He didn't connect with the ball enough. Wow, now. Himachal completely changing the picture of the match by scoring the 4th goal of the tournament. Imagine the toughness it would be now. How motivated the players will be with a spring in the step to protect something, to protect that lead. And here is Raman once more spinning away. But the end product is just not there. Story of the day. Another great run from the deep. He gets on the end of it, looking for options. But doesn't make his mind up quickly enough. Caught dallying on the ball. Chandigarh just need that window. And now in a flat-footed 4, Raman oddly cannot find the pass he craved for. The instructions from the coach are clear as day. This is a perfect low block. Another lovely run from the striker, darting in into that channel, into that half space between the fullback and the centre back. His winger almost finding him. What a display this has been from Himachal. Defensively organized first, and now striking at will. Another injury concern for Raman. This is not looking good. This is the second time he has been down. and is marking to the same area again. It looks like we are going to have the first substitution of the game. He cannot carry on like this, can he? He has been their most dangerous outlet. Maybe the high volume dribbling and the changes of direction are taking their toll on him. Well, he's able to get on his feet, but for a winger, that depends so much on quick feet and changes of direction. It does not look good. Can he carry on to the half time at least? The referee getting involved. Slick footwork there. Chandigarh players just made a small stop with the coach, getting some instructions, maybe a stick, as to how they have let that goal go. They weren't expecting the sudden dashes into the midfield from the centre backs of Himachal Pradesh. The full backs were higher up, and that was all the captain Hemant Thakur needed to ghost in behind and finish. Here he is, playing from a much deeper role now. The number 15 chipping it into the middle. Headed clear once more. Swinging forward. It is a huge ask. The battle. The centre back loses it temporarily, but he's still in game. The number 10 trying to go around him. Gets taken down in a wrestling kind of move. Free kick for Himachal in a dangerous position. The number 15, Ashray, got nutmegged. Abhishek was getting to the goal side. Was taken down there. The referee not opting to book the centre back. Well, Himachal Sahil was booked for a similar offence. But Ashray is a lucky man to not go into the referee's book. They're orchestrating brilliant counterattacks from deep in their own half. After that jaded 10 to 15 minutes, Himachal have grew beautifully in the game. And now the dangerous twins, Mohit and Dheeraj, standing over the free kick. Who will it be? Mohit runs over. There is the number 11's left-footed delivery. He does try to find some head in the middle instead of going for goal. Another long ball. This time Manveer Singh has no error in judgment as he makes a great claim. Well, you have to appreciate the long balls and finds from Himachal's players. They have been accurate for the most part. Here is Raman dancing with the defense. Sets up the number 6 Rahul for a shot from the edge of the box. Just didn't have enough venom to beat the keeper. Well, the shots on target are in high volumes for Chandigarh, but the genuine threat they pose to the goalkeeper is questionable because so many of the shots have gone straight to the keeper and haven't troubled him, you have to say. But for Himachal Pradesh, despite the low volume, they made it count in the very half chances they got. A double substitution for Chandigarh in the 40th minute. Where did this come from? The number 9 and the number 10 entering the fray. Well, the coach is just vexed with what he has seen. Gurtekbir Singh and Kunal Singh coming on. Well, Arunavakumar Singh, the number 20, is one of the unfortunate players to be hooked in the first half. Can they change their fortunes? Here is Raman, juggling with the ball. He's running into the blind alleys now. Wins the throw in his favor. Into the final 5 minutes of the half. Time has flown by us, didn't it? A quality watch. Jatin with his deep throw in. There is some incredible height in that Himachal box. You cannot beat them with crosses. You read something special. Number 5. Another tame delivery towards the edge of the box. Repelled easily. The possession stats would tell you one story, but all the other stats also would tell you the same story. But it is not what has happened on the pitch. Because in the silly old game of football, stats never tell the true story, do they? No metric can possibly tell you how well drilled this Himachal Pradesh unit are. The way with which they put the deep block, the way with which they're counter attacking. Chandigarh have been good. The defending was pretty much on point, except for that goal. Their attackers looking sharp, having that flair and having those deliveries, but the final product is missing. Can they add it before the halftime break? A determined slide coming in, not letting Raman run away that time. Jatin to Raman. Another dash from Dheeraj. Sums you up of this Himachal unit. The left winger Dheeraj, that own putting slide tackles, trying to win possession in his own half. Now that's a lazy pass from Raman. He's running out of patience. They're unable to crack that shell. The coach has already rolled his dice, not even once, but twice with two first half substitutions. Will they change the shape in that halftime team talk? Here is Jatin looking to launch from the right half space. There is a header on goal from the number 8 Gaurav, but Nikhil Kumar had it covered. A smart save, was headed into the ground. His starting position was great, just diving to his right, making a confident catch. These won't hurt them for sure. They're happy to face as many crosses as possible. But there will be one wicket cross that will beat Himachal Pradesh. Do we have at least one of that? And now this is some complacent defending. There is the captain with the layoff into the middle. Ghosting from behind and winning the possession. A long ball from the back. Confidently headed back to the keeper. Himachal looking to close out the half strongly. Final minute of normal time. Another long switch from the back. This one lacks accuracy. Here is Jatin again. Finding Sandeep. Gaurav will seek the left support. On the left foot, trying from a different angle. But there is the centre back. 3 minutes of added time, says the assistant referee. He does get there. He keeps the ball even. Now Himachal emerging on another counter. But the pass into the center is well intercepted by the number 5, Sanveer of Chandigarh. The game opening up a bit. Number 11, Sandeep going for goal from distance. Nikhil had it covered in goal, but just made the theatrical dive to show he had it covered properly. They're being forced to shoot from wide. They're being forced to shoot from outside the box as well. Chandigarh need to come up with a plan B. Their plan A has been comfortably repelled by Himachal. Rahul finding Gaurav. A little 1-2 before it shifted to the left. 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 1 and a rash attempt. It's just that frustration's building up. The inability to penetrate the deep block of Himachal. That was never going to be the solution. From 40 yards out, 90 seconds left in the injury time. Flicked well, the fullback is beaten in the challenge, flicking it onto himself. But a good tackle from Gaurav ends the attack for now. The number 14, Abhishek, it was he who assisted the captain's opener. He's making intelligent runs all game. Now again, just way too comfortable, allowing the Himachal players to get the possession. Final minute of the half. Himachal keeping possession. Sustained spell, driving away from all the tackles. Here is the striker going for goal. Well, not far away. A commendable attempt on his left foot. The keeper was rooted to his spot. Had it been on target, Himachal could have been two up before the break. Inching towards the final attack of the half. Chandigarh on the left flank. Bursting past the midfielder. But there is the centre back to sweep it up. All eyes on the referee as we wait for the halftime whistle. Launched into the middle. The centre back clearing it well. Again out for a throw in. There is no time for one more attack, says the referee as he brings the first half to a halt. It is in the history books now. And the history books would say Himachal Pradesh lead at the halftime interval. Courtesy of a strike from the captain Hemant Thakur just past the half an hour mark. A remarkable counter attack. Well, you have to say that the goal did come against the run of play. Chandigarh were attacking for the entirety of the game. Himachal put a solid deep block, packed their own box with bodies. But on that one odd counter, the captain delivered for his side, sliding it between the legs of his opposite number, Manveer Singh, and giving his side the lead. Well, a breather for 15 minutes. Coach's words ringing into their ears. What can the players do differently? Come find out in the second half. Welcome back out live again for the second half action of the exciting Group D clash between Chandigarh and Himachal Pradesh. Well, if you have missed the first half action, let me summarize it shortly for you. It's been a brilliant opening from Chandigarh, strong and aggressive, but unable to penetrate the deep block of Himachal, and eventually fell to a counter attack. And here we go in the second half. Himachal with a one goal lead to defend, given through their captain, of course, the influential Hemant Thakur, through the half an hour mark. Chandigarh trying to erase the deficit and get on the score sheet themselves with the first goal of the tournament. A loose touch, but again coming in favor of him. Here's the number 10 defense splitting through pass. But what a crucial block that was. Chandigarh carrying the ball forward. The cross launched in. No problems whatsoever for the Himachal defense. They will defend it all day. Here is Abhishek. Long ball launched. A bit aimless, you have to say. But attacking from right to left of your screen in all blue and chasing the game are Chandigarh, the dominant side. And defending from right to left of your screen in red and white are Himachal Pradesh. Another loose touch, well compounded by the defense. Taking no bait. The players getting into each other. Jatin there is fuming over the tackle he has received. The referee explaining to both the players they're not allowed to do it. Well, with a lead to their name now, they have more purpose to defend than their first half rigid performance. If that was rigid, I'd only leave it to your imagination to see how deep and how strong this low block would be in the second half. Hammered in, but again, too much power on that, unable to control it. A change of flanks for the number two, for the number 19, the dangerous, for the number two, dangerous Raman. Remember, he played on the right side of the Chandigarh attack in the first half, and now he's on the left. He is fleet footed, can use both feet well, but his favorite foot is always his right one. Can he cut in and let one shot out? What might have been the team talk in the Chandigarh dressing room? Will they abandon the crosses from the deep? Will they look to play around that defense and find the gaps, find the minute of the minute spaces between the players? For that, they need to pack the midfield more. Just leave the attacking zone. Just allow a single or two players in the final third. Attack the middle third of the pitch with more aggression with 4 to 5 midfielders. But no, they're still going for the crossing approach. Another one happily dealt with by the Himachal centre backs. Another couple of attacks there wasted by Chandigarh. Will this turn out to be a frustrating outing for them? Now that is some brave approach. The fullback was rushing in, but the goalkeeper backed himself to dive forward and make a confident claim. Well, the 5 minutes just skipped past us. Such has been the pace of the game. Relentless attack versus solid defense. But now Himachal have a chance to test their opposition's defense. Centre back Vishal with a deep throw in. Headed towards the edge of the box. There goes the shot. The defensive blockade is enough there. Chandigarh trying to counter. Cleared into the skies. It will be a goal kick. A bit needless, you might say. Could have kept the ball in play, tried to rebuild the attack. But Himachal were happy to clear it. Pass down the flank. There is the number 10. Waiting for support. Do we see another cross from the deep? And yes is the answer. That goes way too deep. And Raman's cut back. Well, this is becoming repetitive and predictable from Chandigarh. The crossing is not working. Will they try a switch up? And again, you have to feel sorry. This is the third time Raman has gone down. The referee wants the stretcher to be out. It's not looking good for him. Maybe he forced himself to play through that injury, to play through that pain. He was down for the first time, down for the second, and again is back on his feet for the third consecutive time. But I don't think it is well advised for him to carry on. Chandigarh's coach might have to consider a substitution. Concentrated on the right flank. Running to the byline, the cross in. Nikhil Kumar. It's thumped by the opposition strikers. He catches it well. Did he take a blow in the chest as well? The centre back Vishal complaining there was a collision and asking for a booking perhaps. But the more important matter is Nikhil Kumar is down and needs some medical attention. There is the long overdue substitution. Finally, Raman steps off the pitch. A great performance, you have to say, albeit without the end result. But he has struggled through injury and has done so well. It's a chance for the number 3 to shine now. If the extent of Raman's injury is not known, he would be the one to own up that spot. Can the number 3 Rohit Rawat of Chandigarh provide the spark they have been lacking all game? Raman Singh, who switched flanks after the half time, trying to create some more impact, was just plagued down by the same injury on the right knee again and again. Well, that was some kind of a power shot from the goalkeeper. Trying the tricks and flicks. Jatin's delivery missed by everyone, but not the centre backs. Of course, Hemant was interested in it for a moment after that loose touch, but Chandigarh recovered well from that jolt. Well, another cross. Nikhil palms it away, and his defense is there to consolidate. The captain Hemant emerges out. There is the number 14, is second in charge. He has shadowed Hemant everywhere on the pitch, supplied him with the assist, backing him up, and being available for that loose touches or passes. Again, the cross blocked will be kept in play. They're just rinsing and repeating the same approach that is clearly failing. Chandigarh, are they out of creative ideas? Wanting the ball to be played there. He does get it, but the centre back just puts in a foot and storms the attack. Well, after the halftime break, you definitely expect them to change their approach, but they simply are not doing it. A shot from that part of the pitch was going out safely, but Manveer collects it and will try the drop kick. That is causing some chaos amongst the Himachal defense, but they do well enough to clear their lines once more. Fizz to the left flank, just two overhit and going straight out for a throw in. The captain with a lovely first touch couldn't follow it up with a pass. Rohit Rawat has some tricks in his book as well. The substitute with the fresh legs. Well tackled by the defender. And he wins the foul as well. Rohit trying to outsmart the fullback just as the player he was subbed on for did. But again, the peak of no-nonsense defending from Himachal. Nikhil's kick, not the best in the world. He certainly won't be proud of that. Oh, there's a loose touch there. Header trickling towards goal. Heart in mouth movement for the Chandigarh contingent. Headed down towards the goalkeeper. He could have caught it, but it went through his legs, trickling down the goal for a moment. The captain recovered well and was furious at his teammate for playing that header. Straight down the throat, and he goes down. Look at the theatrics. We still have half an hour to play, but it looks like Chandigarh are in that comfortable zone. They'll take their time for every throw in, every goal kick, every time there is a pause in the game. Look to run down the clock as much as possible. Now there surely has to be a record for the number of crosses attempted in the history of the tournament for this game alone. Especially Jatin from that right half space, constantly putting delivery after delivery, but none of them finding the head of his teammate in a successful fashion. Crossed in once more, dealt with relative ease. Abhishek dribbling out of the area. Anywhere would do. But is it too soon to take that approach for Himachal? They're not even trying to build up and play out from the back. They're just hoofing it up the field as soon as they receive it. An overhit through ball. Nikhil using the opportunity well. to claim the ball and run down a few more seconds. Missed by the defender, but there is his captain, who is in quite a hurry to launch his team up the field as soon as possible as they try to get the equalizer. Again, the idea was right from the centre backs, trying to split the defense, but the power is just not there. Overhitting the passes or underhitting it when it matters. Meanwhile, that was the great chance. Credit to Nukil for getting a huge palm on it because there was Rohit Rawat sneaking in at the far post to bury that header. The duel well won by the centre back, but Rohit could not keep the ball in play. That's some fine control. The number 9 not given a moment space. The centre back trying a skill. Well, you do not have the license to do that there, do you? Centre back tried to roll inside his own half with the strikers all around him. Gets dispossessed. So very lucky of him that the shot was straight at the goalkeeper. Well, just imagine had the shot went in. An ambitious skill move in the wrong location of the pitch. And Himachal have an injury concern now. Maybe the cramp after playing 60 minutes of intense football for the number 2 Rupesh. The midfield of Himachal has seen so little of the ball. Most of the time, they put disciplined work off it. Just passing off the blocking of the passing lanes, clearing, etc. But on the ball, we have seen very little of them trying to create chances or get forward. It looks like they're happy with this approach. They're happy with keeping the lead and maintaining the block. And again, one more ball launched aimlessly. This one doesn't even reach out for a goal kick. It is going to be a throw in at the far corner. Here is Chetan. Flying away from a couple of challenges. Sandeep. Now Gaurav on the right flank. Another box entry. Can they cut it back successfully? Has the support of the fullback, but that is a terrible cross, you have to say. On the left foot, straight to the opposition player, not even forcing him to clear. Here is the substitute Rohit. Now the number 8 with a great skill, but the block taking the ball away from him, striking the arm. The referee saw it but waved away because the hand was tucked in, was in a natural position. It didn't give him any sort of advantage and made the body bigger. Very good officiating. The right man at the right spot. Trying to thread the needle and find the right winger. Running out of room for a goal kick. Now there is a rare counter on shot from Himachal. Another cramp for the Himachal player. The referee worried. The Chandigarh coach, he's running out of ideas. He's trying to think ways of how he could solve this puzzle. It's a masterful chess move from his Himachal counterpart. It will be interesting to see how Himachal's D block would fare against much better attacking units than Chandigarh, against the top dogs like Railways, and if they make it to the knockouts against heavyweights like Punjab and West Bengal, would they attempt this with the same approach? Determined defending. You're going nowhere, says the number 11 Dheeraj. The winger forged as a fullback, trying to block the cross, and succeeds in doing so. Well, another substitution. This is an attacking minded one. Rahul, the midfielder, withdrawn for an additional attacker. Headed away for a corner. The number 12 entering the fray slowly, making that run into the box. Can they find some joy with the set piece? Failed to clear by the first man. It does come into the deep areas, but Himachal can go out on the counter now. Here is Abhishek. Forced wide, but he does keep it in brilliantly. Great burst of pace from the number 10 to make a recovery tackle. David Singh coming on for Rahul Vishwakarma. And Himachal do opt to go to the bench. The number 10 Mohit withdrawn for the number 9. An attacking change, like for like replacement, you have to say. Mohit has done his job. He has a very little to make an impact. But pressing from the front and trying to make the most of the attacking situations. It will be a similar job for his replacement, the number 9. Crossed into the middle. Flick on one by Himachal. Subsequent cross followed in as well. David Motla, the replacement for Mohit Sharma. Offside in the build-up. Spread towards the right wing. Another cross faced in. The defender's clearance is hatched, and there is a chance for them to equalize. Chandigarh do equalize. Half-hearted appeals for offside, but it is the number 10, the substitute in the first half, who equalizes the score. Well, it was so casual. The goal came from a situation where Chandigarh didn't even look promising. How did they let this happen? Nikhil Kumar to be blamed. A poor clearance. He rushed out, didn't win the ball or anything. The number 10 was there to pounce on it and score into an empty net just guarded by two defenders. Chandigarh finally have their equalizer. After 35 minutes of intensive trying, it is not their usual cross and head approach that has worked. It is a through ball down the center which was miscued by the defender and the goalkeeper as well. That came to their saving. Kunal Singh, the substitute, turning home the equalizer. And Himachal's D block broke down through a defensive error from both the centre back and the goalkeeper. 20 minutes away from time. Do we have a winner in this? A match with very few goals, but the third goal would definitely be the one to settle this contest. Chandigarh registering their first one of the tournament as well. Here is the number 5 with the right footed free kick. Going for goal there. The ball functioning pretty well. Throwing in Himachal's favour. Well, would they be happy to settle for a solitary point? Or would they go and charge for a winner? The number 15 launching at goalkeeper is interested. And he makes that interest count with a confident claim. The kick out is not of the highest standard. Right after the attacking substitution, Himachal concede the equalizer. They'd be gutted now, seeing how cheaply they let go of that lead, the prized lead they did so much to protect with. Abhishek's delivery headed across. The player will just shield it as their side wins another throw in. Nope, not the quick one, says the number 15 Vishal. His last delivery went straight into the goalkeeper's arms. What will he try it now? Look at the curved run up. Physics of this are just beautiful. This time, far away from the keeper, missed by a couple of defenders. Vishal will keep it alive. And he sends the cross, hitting the referee there. In Chandigarh's favour, they will win the drop ball. And Himachal are forced to drop back quickly. And how this is a great chance. What a find that is. Here is the number 10 again, the goal scorer. Gaurav finding the number 15. Chandigarh playing with confidence now. The substitute Rohit blocked off the centre back. It will be a corner. Looks like the equalizer has just taken a sting. It could have been a penalty because the goalkeeper didn't get the ball and the loose ball fell bouncing. Asking there, begging there to be put into the back of the net for the equalizer. And the substitute, the number 3, the number 10, beg your pardon, Kunal Singh, has duly obliged. Great race, 11v11. Sandeep coming on top. Here is Gaurav, the midfield linchpin. They're packing the box with numbers. Cross going in, trying for the overhead kick. Offside in the build-up, says the referee. Well, for a second, Himachal's hearts were in their mouths. As soon as they heard the whistle, were they looking for a penalty? Vishal, the usual taker of the long throw-ins, this time goes long from a free kick. It will make its way to the goalkeeper, but the centre-backs intervene in the middle. The number 9, David, is full of energy. He has been sent. He has been asked to press vigorously. Try to force an error from the Chandigarh backline. Now the game is looking more open. Himachal have loosened their deep block. They're going forward more often as well. They're trying to press. There goes the shot from the number 15. What an effort that is. Striking the crossbar. Well, Ashray almost had a world-class goal to settle this contest, only to be denied by the crossbar. And now a cross launched in. Nikhil Kumar gets a hand to it. It's all happening at the Sai STC. Did he get a fingertip to it to block it onto the crossbar? What a goal that could have been from Ashray. And the follow-up cross was just palmed away by the fingertips of Nikhil Kumar. A substitution for Himachal in the meanwhile. Abhishek being withdrawn. He has been a workhorse. Defended and attacked forward whenever there was a chance. The entire game is going to be replaced now. Chandigarh keeping it alive on the right flank. Entering the box as well. The delivery is deflected out for a corner. The heat increasing on Himachal's goal once more. Remember, this was exactly what happened in the first half. Chandigarh creating chance after chance, coming close before Himachal scored a goal on the break. Is this the first half repeating itself? And then swinging corner from the number 12. Nikhil punches it away. It's a fortuitous break. Couple of deflections later, it was headed wide by the Chandigarh player. Deepak this time taking the goal kick. Final 15 minutes of the half. Himachal, they have very little support in the box. Went for the cross with it. And to no one's surprise, found the goalkeeper. Now David dispossessed. Chandigarh can look the other way. Trying to launch across from there. Goalkeeper is the favorite always. Chetan trying to find David. The idea was right. The execution didn't come off. Lovely spread out from Ashray. But the winger just using his ball. Using the hand to control the ball. Not a problem for Chandigarh's defense. Dealing with long balls. But here are Himachal. Flying away from a couple of challenges. The box entry is easy. Can he find the pass? He goes for goal. Hits the goalkeeper. Was not even trying to make a save. The ball just hit him. And came back so that he could claim it. Manveer Singh drop kicking it. Number 12. Passing to Gaurav. It will be kept alive. On the right flank, the number 9 dropping wide. Good skill. Turning in and out. The cross going in. Missed by a couple of players, but there was a crucial block. And the ball out wasn't to be controlled. Himachal now scrambling. The substitutions. They're trying to hang on to this point. Dheeraj withdrawn for number 18. They've all been workhorses, every player on their own. It is a huge challenge for the substitutes to keep up the same amount of intensity, tracking back and flying forward in attack. Trying to find someone from the deep, not materializing. The number 9 going for the shot, blocked. And towards the right flank, another great opportunity to deliver the cross. Sandeep, a golden chance once more. He has missed a couple of headers in the first half. And this one as well. He should be doing better. Headers have been Chhattisgarh's biggest source. Remember, they missed a sitter, a literal sitter in the first half. Unmarked. He had the goal gaping. The goalkeeper rooted to his spot. But the centre back just fired his header wide. And Sandeep later on had a great chance. They've hit the crossbar in the second half. And just seconds before, Sandeep faced another great header. Despite Himachal's deep block, Chandigarh should be leaving this game with 3 points. But their wasteful finishing, combined with some determined defending from Himachal, 10 minutes from full time with parity. The youngsters full of beaming energy and fresh legs. But that is a poor pass. On the turn, the player still retaining the possession. Trying to switch it to the right flank. Gets intercepted by the fullback. Gaurav looking to ramp up the attacking pressure. Sharice Ashray, will he let another one fly? Well pinched by the defender. But Himachal cannot get away. Number 12's cross. Headed clear. And only as far as the number 9, the shot goes wide. Nikhil had it covered. Final 10 minutes of the game. This will this will certainly be a good point for Himachal. But for Chandigarh, they will feel as too lost. And now a cheap giveaway, allowing Himachal to ride down the right flank. The number 10 chops past. Will he go for goal? It's a good block there. Again, the youthful substitute trying to find the cross, forcing a clearance. Himachal retaining possession. It almost came off for the number 10 into chopping past the centre back. The goal one shot was blocked. And now, this is the counter. The number 10 clean through on goal. But what a save from Nikhil Kumar. Well, that was the chance of the match to seal all 3 points. He scored the equalizer, but he couldn't find the composure. Isolated against the goalkeeper 1v1. A clutch save from Nikhil with his feet. The number 10 tried to curl it past him towards the bottom right post. Full credit to the goalkeeper for rushing out and using his legs to make the save. Both sides are scrambling, resembling a basketball match now, end to end. And this is slightly exposing Himachal's defense, isn't it? That's a poor attempt. A wasted opportunity there from the number 12. He knows it, is apologizing to his teammates. Had passes to his right and left. Wanted the glory, went for the shot. Ended up skewing it. Himachal are trying to express themselves a little bit more in the attack. This is just destroying the balance with which they're putting up the low block. Will they risk losing the single point they're holding on to right now? After leading for a majority of the game. Here is the number 12. Scanning for options through the gate between the two defenders. Sandeep finds it to Gaurav on the right flank now. Will no doubt launch across. That comes from Gaurav. Couldn't be kept alive by the number 12, who was offside anyways. Well, just like all of us, the referee is anxious as well. Final 5 minutes. What will it be? Nikhil Kumar Despite the shocking misjudgment towards the equalizer, more than made up for it with that save. An incredible save against a striker rushing in 1v1 against him. Another half a chance for Himachal, keeping it alive. Lashed into the defender. Will come back for them with the throw in now. It is the number 15 with another rocket throw in. Himachal's attack ends and they have to defend the transition now. Isolated. That is the perfect ball to play. But the winger is offside. He made his run way too soon. But credit to the defense. He made sure that he charged onto the passer and left the man behind him offside. Well laid trap by the defense. Again, through the gate, the goalkeeper, Nikhil, making a huge mistake. He's way too eager at times, isn't he? The centre back's not impressed. They had it covered, but Nikhil came out. The deflection was taking it towards the goal, but the centre backs had it covered. Well, a promising situation appeared there for Himachal before it quickly was dissolved. Given away to Chandigarh. The number 15 through on goal. Gets pulled down. Is it a penalty? On the very edge of the box. Is it just outside? We await the decision. What was the referee's call? They're getting sloppier by the moment. It is a free kick. Danger bells ringing for Himachal. After being organized for the entirety of the match, they're letting their guard down in the final 5 minutes. Can Chandigarh use this free kick? Perhaps a bit too close for their own liking. Do they have the distance to get it up and down quickly and beat the goalkeeper from there? Just about 20 yards out. It is the number 15, Ashray. Remember, he had a world-class effort. Hit the crossbar from further out. But from here, can he score the glorious winner? A long run up from him. Taking the curved approach. Here is the number 15, Ashray, going through the gate. And it is the winner. Well, that was something nobody on the pitch saw. Everyone were thinking, would he get it up and down? But he went through the wall, under the wall. The goalkeeper had no answer for it. And the Himachal defense is broken down. The resistance is over. Nikhil had to do better, certainly. That is very, very clever from Ashray. Banking on the wall to jump. He just went down through the gaps. Perhaps took a deflection. Wrong-footed the goalkeeper and Chandigarh have the lead. Well, it is over. The lead they cherished. The draw they would have loved. For 90 minutes. For 85 minutes. They held their fort. But Ashray Bharadwaj had another idea when he stepped up to take that free kick. Well, you would be heartbroken if you are a fan of the Highlanders, Himachal Pradesh. have imploded in the final 10 to 15 minutes, conceding the equalizer, a couple of defensive misjudgments, lapses, fouls, and then the ultimate final nail in the coffin was the free kick from Ashray, whose long ranger should have arguably won the game. But it is his free kick, a clever free kick, you have to say, ghosting through the legs, perhaps catching a foot or two, deflected past the stranded goalkeeper. Worthy winners? Well, they would certainly make the case. They were the better side, creating the opportunities, crossing the ball n number of times, time and time again. A good chunk of 6 minutes of added time. Himachal should not lose their heart. They can still go for a draw. Now we have seen an ultra deep block till now. Is it time to see an ultra attacking block from Himachal? Will they hit Chandigarh with everything they have now to get the equalizer? But instead now, Chandigarh look the favourites to put the game to bed. Here is the number 9, isolated. Support arriving. There goes the shot. Incredible spread to the right wing, where the winger is offside, says the assistant referee. Now they're just mocking their opponents. Chandigarh absolutely happy to stay behind and protect the lead. Himachal have shot themselves in the foot. They were so happy with with all the 3 points they were getting with a slender one goal advantage. It was broken down through a defensive error. And then again, they kept on making the mistakes. The guard was down. Speaking of down, the goalkeeper Manveer Singh and the captain of Chandigarh, he wasn't truly tested. There was only one shot from the Himachal captain that went through his legs. Apart from that, he was largely a spectator. Such was the dominance of Chandigarh. Coming to his counterpart, the Himachal goalkeeper Nikhil Kumar would surely feel that he should have done better for both the goals. Expected the low shot for the second free kick, and for the first goal shouldn't have charged out the goal like that. A bit reckless, you have to say. But all said and done, it won't matter in the final 5 minutes if Chandigarh do manage to hold on to this lead, something which Himachal have failed to do so. The ball striking the corner flag. Will it be a goal kick or will it be a throw in? Throw in, says the referee. Now they're just running out of steam, aren't they? Doing all the wrong things in a hurry. Keeping the ball alive. Another attack is on for Himachal. But the defender super alert. Clearing it to high hell and heaven. Manveer Singh using all the tricks in the book to waste as much time as possible. They know they are getting that result. They just want to mock their opponents for what they did. Hold a deep block for 90 minutes. Nikhil catches it. Now it's the roles reversed. Himachal are in a hurry. Another poor pass capitalized by the midfield of Chandigarh. Great control displayed by the number 9. The header being knocked towards the number 12. Is this a chance to end the game? But the shot just queuing wide. Left-footed effort trying to find the far corner, ends up pulling it wide. Final 2 minutes of the injury time. Himachal are in the desperate zone, but they're not helping themselves with the poor passes. Another attempted long pass. Manveer is taking his time, and his kicking has been on point. How brilliant is his kicking power? Every ball is reaching the destination deep into the opposition's half. And a heavy first touch, well compounded by Chandigarh defense. Final minute of the injury time. Himachal, they don't look like they have a goal in them, but could they change anything? Spread to the right wing. There is a chance for the number 9, David. Pulling it back to the number 3. That's a superb challenge. Very clean, eyes on the ball, using his physicality. Nikhil Kumar coming out, chipping it to the player. They have the chance to attack once more. Final 30 seconds. Have Chandigarh done enough to take home all 3 points? Lob towards the wing. Well controlled, but cannot be the fullback. It will come in once more from Himachal. Spreading towards the center. Can he take a long ranger? The number 2 couldn't beat the players. Anywhere would do for Chandigarh. And now on the counter, can they finish the game off? Waiting for support, going to the corner flag. That would be it. There goes the shot. Out for a corner. Well, they wouldn't even allow anyone to go forward. And the referee wants the corner to be taken. But Chandigarh aren't interested in doing so, are they? Would probably have a couple of members in the box as a formality. Might be the last piece of action of the game. Himachal know that it's all over. A resilient defensive display. Short corner taken as expected. Knocking it out. Well into the 7th minute of the injury time. The referee still letting it slide. And there goes the full-time whistle. Chandigarh have completed the comeback. Coming back from a goal down against what seemed like an impossible low block to beat from Himachal Pradesh. Just minutes away from full time, Ashray Bharadwaj's free kick, a clever free kick, taken low below the wall, giving them the lead after Kunal Singh capitalized on a goalkeeping error from Nikhil Kumar to equalize shortly midway through the second half. Well, it was always coming. Chandigarh were the better side. They may sit us in the first half, but Himachal's low block was world class, and their captain Hemant Thakur fired them ahead. But they let the defensive guard down. The block was blown away by Chandigarh once it was down. What a game of football this has been in Group D, where Chandigarh make a super positive start to the campaign.
Himachal Pradesh 1.
But
Whereas
Himachal would like to take the positives from this game.
Kokrajhar by
The importance of the deep block
Kelayo
again and try to
Chandigarh
fine tune their concentration levels for the
Himachal
entirety of
Pradesh
the 90 minutes.
Leipzig Golau Derzanani
FTC, it is Chandigarh 2, Himachal 1 in the National Football Championship in its 77th edition, and all glory the Santosh Trophy for the 23-24 season. Join us this afternoon at the same venue as Railways take on the host Assam. It is an exciting encounter. The strong outfit in Railways going against the home side Assam. What will be the outcome? Tune in to us and find out the result. Till then, this is your host signing off.